Here we have the 7-seat Mitsubishi Outlander. And it's an off-roader. And we'll just have a look around it, shall we?
Yeah.
Now, first of all, it's got an electric boot. Look at that. It's very flash, and that's something that it has in common with Range Rovers and even Rolls Royces.
Can I climb in?
That is actually the rear parcel shelf, but because we've got these seats up, these are the third row of seats, which are pretty easy to operate.
Can I get up?
But that goes, no, you can't go up, because I just want to pull these back up.
Oh.
Okay. These are where you sit, aren't they, when Grandma and Grandad come. And then, to shut the boot, we just push that. And that's all very well, but when it's raining, it does take a little too long for my liking. Then we come round here, and you've got a good amount of space in the middle here. And then in order to get to the back seats, we have to do that. And then Harriet will just show you how she gets into the rear there. Which again is fine for children. But if adults have to get in the back, either to sit or to fit child seats, space is a little bit tight, I think. But also these seats can be pushed forward or back. And you've also got an armrest there. So it's all very helpful, isn't it? I expect you want to come out now, don't you, madam? Okay, careful. Come on then, down we go, thank you very much.
And I don't want to go at the top.
And then, we've got the front. You hop up, and I'll get round the other side. So, what have we got here? We've got an automatic gearbox. We have a traditional handbrake. All things that I like, but I think probably the most important thing to show people, if we can, let's turn the engine on, there we are, is the cruise control. Now, you can set it like that. You can then determine the distance from you and the car in front. So this is quite a high-tech system, in common with Range Rovers and Rolls Royces, yet again. So it'll measure the distance between the Outlander and the car in front. It'll automatically brake and accelerate, meaning that Daddy doesn't need to worry too much about whether, what speed he's going. That only happens with the cruise control, and very useful, very clever. We then have a sat-nav, and we also have manual function if we want that, if we get a bit fed up of driving with the automatic. There are heated front seats, there's air conditioning, all-round electric windows, and the wing mirrors fold, which is very helpful, especially when parking. There's a bit too much noise in this vehicle for me. You have a lane departure warning, which when you're on the motorway, even if you don't go over the line, it seems to bleep. So for me, there's a bit too much noise about, but overall, it's pretty efficient. It'll return around 40 miles to the gallon, and it's a good vehicle.